Time changes everything, even the toughest outlaws. Witness the fascinating transformations of the Unforgiven stars from 1992 to today. Some changes will seriously surprise you. Clint Eastwood defined the revisionist Western as William Munny, purchasing the script in the 70s, but shelving it for decades to age into the role. Known for his ruthless efficiency, he consistently finishes shoots under budget and ahead of schedule. Now, in his 90s, he continues directing films like Juror No. 2 with zero signs of retiring. Gene Hackman terrified audiences as the brutal Sheriff Little Bill Daggett, a performance that earned him an Academy Award. After almost rejecting the role due to the script's violence, he became a Hollywood titan before abruptly retiring in 2004. He now lives quietly in Santa Fe, writing historical fiction novels and avoiding the industry entirely. Morgan Freeman brought gravitas to Ned Logan just years before his voice became the industry standard for narration. Despite a 2008 car accident that left his left hand permanently paralyzed, he refuses to slow down. He remains a ubiquitous screen presence, recently starring in Lioness, proving his legendary status is absolutely untouchable. Richard Harris stole scenes as the pompous English Bob, a role he snagged after seeing Eastwood on television and demanding a part. Once a notorious Hollywood hellraiser known for brawls and heavy drinking, he later introduced himself to a new generation as Albus Dumbledore. The acting giant passed away in 2002, leaving a massive legacy. Anna Thompson played the scarred Delilah Fitzgerald, whose disfigurement sparks the film's bloody chain of events. A fixture in gritty independent cinema throughout the 90s, she often went by the name Anna Levine before stepping back from major productions. She has largely vanished from the public eye, with her last credited screen appearance occurring over a decade ago. Frances Fisher commanded the screen as the fiery Strawberry Alice, a role she took while actually dating director Clint Eastwood off-camera. Their relationship produced a daughter, Francesca, before they split in the mid-90s. Fisher remains highly active in Hollywood and political activism, recently appearing in The Sinner and continuing to fight for actors' union rights. James Woolvett played the Schofield Kid, the boastful youngster who quickly learns the grim reality of killing. While this Oscar-winning film should have been his massive breakout, his career plateaued into television movies and guest spots rather than stardom. He continues to work steadily in smaller Canadian productions and voice acting roles today. Rob Campbell portrayed Davy Bunting, the cowhand whose violent act sets the plot in motion. Unlike his co-stars, Campbell shunned the blockbuster path, pivoting heavily toward prestigious stage work, including productions of Hamlet and The Crucible. He remains a respected figure in the New York theater scene, rarely venturing back into mainstream Hollywood films. Saul Rubinek served as the audience surrogate W. W. Beauchamp, nervously documenting the violence of the Old West. A prolific character actor with hundreds of credits, he later gained a cult following as Artie in Warehouse 13. He remains busy in the industry, recently taking on roles in Hunters and writing stage plays. Beverly Elliott appeared as Silky, part of the ensemble of women seeking justice. She successfully transitioned from background roles to a beloved television fixture, most notably playing Granny in the hit series Once Upon a Time for 7 seasons. Based in Vancouver, she currently balances acting with a career as a singer-songwriter and storyteller. Lisa Repo Martel had a small but memorable turn as Faith, standing alongside the other women of Big Whiskey. She bypassed Hollywood fame to become a titan of the Canadian theater world, winning a Gemini Award and leading productions at the Soulpepper Theatre Company. She continues to act exclusively in high-profile stage dramas in Toronto. Lachlan Monroe played Texas Slim long before he became a staple of American pop culture. After years of comedy roles in the Scary Movie franchise, he reinvented himself for a younger generation as the serial killer Hal Cooper on Riverdale. He is currently one of the busiest actors in the business, racking up dozens of credits annually. Shane Meyer played William Munny's son, waiting in the rain while his father rode off to kill. He successfully transitioned from child actor to an award-winning performance in the Matthew Shepard story. Today, he has largely stepped away from on-camera work to focus on voiceover projects and running his own custom furniture business. Anthony James played the sleazy brothel owner Skinny Dubois, making this film his final screen appearance before retirement. Typecast for decades as a villain due to his distinctively sharp features, he left Hollywood immediately after rapping to pursue a successful career as an abstract painter and poet. The veteran character actor passed away in 2020. Jeremy Ratchford stood by Gene Hackman's side as Deputy Andy Russell. He parlayed that exposure into a steady career, eventually landing his signature role as Detective Nick Vera on the long-running procedural Cold Case. He continues to work in television, recently appearing in Jersey Boys, while also lending his voice to various video game franchises. John Piper Ferguson played Charlie Hecker, marking an early villainous role in a career built on playing intense antagonists. He has since become a reliable face on primetime television, delivering standout performances in hit shows like Suits and The Last Ship. He remains active today, balancing recurring TV roles with voice work for major video games. Frank C. Turner appeared briefly as Fuzzy, bringing his unique, craggy features to the gritty Western landscape. A true veteran of the "that guy" category, he has accumulated over 160 credits, ranging from Stargate SG-1 to Sonic the Hedgehog. He continues to act in Vancouver-based productions, proving that no role is too small.